Player Fiasco. I am one player, and I'm going to be playing Fiasco. Yes, that's what the title would suggest. Don't know what you were expecting. And today we're going to be playing the Zoo playset. I'm just on the computer today, so everything's digital. We've got the Zoo. It says this: go to the zoo. The Brookmarket Zoo was a world-class institution, visited by locals and travellers alike. In the late 20th century, it was an iconic zoo, admired and beloved. Its animals were content, its visitors happy, its staff well-respected. Chairman of the zoo board, D.E. Hitchcock, VIV, the fourth, welcomed people to the grounds with beaming pride, as his father had the generation before. Now D.E. Hitchcock is dead. The community takes the zoo for granted. Attendance is down. The zoo withers. Like Biddle Withers. The zookeepers grow desperate. Money is tight. Other more successful zoo views in the other cities sniff around the place, looking to take away animals and staff. A proposed expansion project might drum up new interest in the zoo, if the city approves of the new zoning plan, but rumours persist that a multiplex is offering more money to buy up a chunk of the zoo land, displacing animals and staff forever. Are these the last days of the Brookmarket Zoo? Or can someone with powerful ambition change things for the better? Let's find out in One Player Fiasco. So, I'm going to set up the game. We're going to set up with 3 players, as per usual, all played by me. 3 players, and we're going to go random. Here we are. I'm going to make this smaller so that I can read. Yeah. It says we have got 3 characters. Character 1, Character 2, and Character 3. That's how numbers work. And let me move around my tech. So we have got 3 relationships. Character 1, Player 2, and Player 3. I have to close WhatsApp. Cool. So, this is the admin part of the game. Player 1 and Player 2 have a relationship. Player 1 and Player 2's relationship is the past, spotlighted in the same local newspaper article. And the secret: endangered animals, not where it should be. So, I'm just going to pause this and kill fucking WhatsApp. Sorry. Kill WhatsApp, stop it from giving me notifications. Oh, fuck's sake. It's not good. What's going on with this shit? Oh, fuck it. It's okay. Anyway, no, it's fine. It's okay. So, back online. So they're spotlighted in the same newspaper article. So, they've got the relationship. The relationship between Player 1 and Player 2 is that they are spotlighted in the same local newspaper article. And they have a secret: endangered animals, not where it should be. Yes, these 2 players had a front page news for a new sea lion that was put into the zoo about several months ago. But we don't really know. They know, but the rest of the world doesn't know that these animals were, in fact, not meant to come to this zoo. Brookmarket Zoo, is that the name of it? I think we might need to look for the name of the zoo again. It is Brookmarket, not Brookmire, Brookmarket Zoo. So there was a sea lion, it was sent, it was supposed to go to China, it was supposed to be the star attraction. Why? It's only a sea lion. Well, because it's got golden eyes. Yeah, because of some freak breeding nature that came out. So we've got the golden-eyed seal, and everyone was amazed by it. But these people, Player 1 and Player 2, they know that really this should have been a Chinese sea lion. No one should know, because gold-eyed sea lions are very, very endangered, as you know. So, I'm going to pick out a name for player 1 and player 2. And we're going to random name there, generated both, yeah, whatever. We're going to call them Albert Jensen. Albert Jensen's number 1. Albert Jensen is the head zookeeper in the zoo, player 1, and has been there forever. Nobody can remember when Albert Jensen joined. Albert Jensen joined the zoo when they were just, I don't know, 10 years old, sweeping up after the elephants in the elephant cage came in for a little sort of tappity job, and knows everything about Brookmarket Zoo. I'm going to write the name of that down. Brookmarket Zoo. I think that's. I'm going to check it again. I've got a terrible memory. So you can tell this is improvised. We're not going to be able to find out whether it's Brookmarket, so we're just going to say it's Brookmarket. There we go. Great. Albert Jensen, head zookeeper. And there are they. Player 2 also has a relationship with player 3. Yes, who's player 3? So that's player 1. I'm really on the ball today, as you can tell. I haven't done this for a while. And we're going to go generate random names. Ooh, Mitchell Rojas. So Mitchell Rojas is so they're sort of a member of the board, maybe? I don't know. I'm actually going to get the next relationship down so we can find out. But those two, they have a secret gold-eyed sea lion and paper. So they appeared in the paper article. So player 2 and player 3, Mitchell Rojas and somebody else, they are divorced. Yes, indeed. They're divorced, and they need to get in before it's too late to save the zoo. To get in what? I don't know. We'll find out. So they are divorced. So Mitchell and who is the other person? We'll call them Gail Knox. So we'll say her, him, and there's so Mitchell Rojas, owner of the zoo, current owner, head manager of the Brookmarket Zoo, and he's been divorced. He was divorced from Gail. Gail Knox is a movie star. Oh yes, indeed, a movie star who has come to the zoo for her first big film, and they're gonna throw her into the snake pit. This is Brookmarket Zoo is very unusual in that it still has sort of oldie Indian style snake pits, and she is scared of snakes, but she's going to do this because it's going to make her break in Hollywood. So she's divorced, and they need to get in before they can save the zoo. So maybe what they're going to get into, maybe we'll find out and get in to save zoo, whatever that means. We'll find out. I have to write these things down, otherwise I forget them. Gail Knox, and she's the movie star, and she's also got a relationship with player 1. Yes, indeedy. Last 2 remainders of the old zoo before renovations. How does this work? Their relationship. So Gail, she used to work in the zoo with Albert. Yes, used to shovel elephant shit with Albert. Yeah. When they were 10 years, she was 10 years old. She was then went away to pursue a career in acting. And the zoo's going to be renovated, as we know. And there's a location that's hidden down here, behind the scenes, steam tunnels under the zoo grounds. Yes. So they're the only ones that know about the steam tunnels. About steam tunnels. Right. So wonderful. We've got 3 players. Albert Jensen, head zookeeper, now sort of getting on. similarly, Gail Knox, this is her last chance because she's now like 50 years old, and it's quite old for a movie star, but this thrown in the Snake Pit film is going to be great for her. And we have to give some names to them. So Albert Jensen. Oh, Albert Jensen is a very distinguished old man. No, he's not. He's only 50. He's a very distinguished 50-year-old man. And maybe he's is he older? No, he was only 10. She'd have to be 5. So, thought process: how different can their ages be? Maybe she was a bit older than him, so she's 50. He's even younger. He's in his 40s maybe. She was 20 when she was working there, and she's had a real difficult time in acting. And Albert Jensen, distinguished 40-year-old, comes from a good family, but he had to get a Saturday job, you see, and Albert Jensen. Why do I've got to make him like an old man? No, RP. Accent. He's head zookeeper. They are head zookeeper, and they have been in the zoo for a long time. That's how they do it. Mitchell Rojas. We haven't given Mitchell Rojas a job. Oh no, we have owner of. Manager, very nothing to do, very street person, very sort of it's good, get things done, really on the ball. Aye, sort of Scottish, on the ball, and used to be married to Gail, so they're all within the same age bracket. Doesn't matter. I don't know. On the ball, around it's similar, sort of 45 maybe. Oh no, that's the wrong way around. Aye, he's a bit younger than her. He gets stuff done. He's divorced from Gail Knox. Gail Knox. Very elegant, very nice, very on the ball. The sort of person when you have a conversation with Gail, you feel like the only person in the world. But their relationship didn't work, for reasons we will find out. And she used to shovel elephant shit with Albert. Yes, our Albert, who's not as old. No, only 40. In fact, he's the youngest of the three. For some reason, we've given him sort of an older voice. And they know about steam tunnels. So that is our game. We've set it up. All good. I think you'll agree. Get started. We know who we are. We know where our characters are. And let's get on with the game. Scene 1. What on earth is going on here? Strange. Ah, yes. Scene 1 is between Albert, just Albert, head zookeeper. And it is early morning in the Brookmarket Zoo, and Albert Jensen is sitting, eating his breakfast, a wrap that he's got from the local shop, filled with falafel, just loads of falafel and some rice. No vegetables. No, not a big fan of vegetables. Well, there's some vegetables in falafel. No greens or anything though. And he's sitting next to the sea lion enclosure, as he does, looking at the amazing endangered sea lion that he has found there. That it lives there. It's not that he found it there. It lives there. There he is. I need to put a fucking timer on. Sea lion. They don't have names in the zoo. Sea lion. Sea lion number 3. I had such great hopes for you. I believed that you were going to take this zoo to another level. Only you were going to turn the zoo into a success. But no. After all the shenanigans that we went through to get you. No, nobody's listening. after we stole you from China, basically. We switched the shipping containers. They ended up with a whole horde of mice, which nobody wanted. The snakes didn't like that flavor of mice. We thought that it was going to go well. And yet, doesn't matter how endangered you are or how gold your eyes are, people don't want to come to this zoo. What a shame. So, will this go well for Albert? Indeed, sea lion number 3. Well named there by someone who can come up with names off the top of his head, i.e. me. I mean, it's not going badly, but it's not going great, really. It's looking likely that the zoo is going to close down. I think so. Or something's going to happen. So it's not great for him. Ask the question, is it going to go well? Back down. The answer, extreme no. It's going to go really, really badly. So we've got a negative, 1. So we've only got 5 negatives left. How does it go badly? Well, actually, timer, 42. Alex freezes there. How does it go badly? Mitchell, on a ball, comes into the scene. Right there, Albert. Knew I'd find you here. You're here every morning. Got some bad news. Real bad news. They're gonna sell the zoo. And by them, I mean me. I'm the owner. Owner, manager, everything. I just can't deal with it. This fucking seal, you know. Yes. It's such a shame. I was just talking to seal number 3 and saying how difficult it is that they didn't help make this zoo a success. You're an odd man, Albert, talking to the seals by. Sorry. This is gonna be your last day. My last day? Oh no, I was going to take half a day off. Well, I can't won't do that now. I'm going to have to say goodbye to all of the animals. And there, the end scenes, or indeed the scene ends. Scene number 2. Maybe we should put a little thing saying what scene we're on, if nothing else, so that I can remember. So, scene 2 is between Gail Knox, and who is filming in the Snake Pit today, and her team of film crew who are there. They are going to start shooting today. So if you could just run over it again one more time, please. How am I getting into the pit? By design, the Snake Pit, it doesn't have any doors. It's really not a very animal-friendly place. We can't take them out for the vet. They have to get sort of winched down with a fishing rod. I've seen it. I used to work here when I was 10 years old. No, I was 20. Yes, I was 20 years old. Started a few years before. So how are you going to get me in? Well, ma'am, I'm really sorry. We're going to have to winch you down. It's the only way. I stipulated in my contract. I said, I will not be winched down. I must be given some sort of balloon or something that has showbiz pizzazz, and all other words beginning with pa, like papadam. No, papadam. That's a different word. Sorry, madam. We could only afford a winch. And it was quite an expensive winch, especially given that we're not using it for any filming purposes. We could have just thrown you down into the pit, you know. Well, I'm not happy about it. I'm going to go into my trailer. Sorry, we couldn't give you a trailer. We've given you a Volkswagen Beetle. Yeah. Fine, I will be in my Volkswagen Beetle. For God's sake, this is ridiculous. Is it going to go well for Gail Knox? Let's find out. I mean, it's not looking great. I'd say it's probably unlikely as well. So, ask the question. Does it go well? Also, an extreme no. Oh, I'm just excuse me, sorry. I think this Volkswagen Beetle is my dressing room. Could you just let me just have it? I didn't know anyone else was sharing it. Oh, a bear. A brown bear, or is it a grizzly? I could never get them down. What on earth is a bear doing in my dressing room? This is ridiculous. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this. This is not how a Hollywood actor should be treated. I'm going to get help. And off she goes. Scene ends. She has a grizzly bear in her dressing room, and she's just opened the door when left it open. So there we go. That is scene 2. And then we're on to scene 3, by the process of time. Scene 3, between Mitchell and Gail. Yes, so on we go. Excuse me, sir. Is this the way to the cafe? I'm in the filming crew, but they haven't brought any food. They didn't have any food. Is the cafeteria for the zoo? I've forgotten. I think things have changed since I used to work here. Is that you, Gail? Mitchell? The hell? Didn't know you were going to be here. Yes, I'm in the film crew. I'm going to be thrown in the snake pit. That's what you deserve. After what you did to me and my family, leaving us on Christmas Day with a turkey half cooked. Well, you know me, I always liked the theatricals, and when I knew I was going to leave you, and we had that horrible row about who should crack the first cracker, I thought, this is the moment. I'm going to leave you right now, because it will be a Christmas to remember. Aye, well, we remember that, all right. We talk about it every Christmas, which means I can never forget that you left me on Christmas. Yes. How was your family? You don't care. I do. Well, mother's dead, father's dead, sister, she's alive. And Uncle Sam, well, he's dead. Dear me. People do die when you get older, don't they? They do. Just like this zoo. This zoo is going to die. Your film will be its swan song. And I do hope that it's not a crappy film. No, of course. This is going to scene happens. What? Oh, they need to save the zoo. Nice. So how does that go? Does that go well for her? I mean, she's just met with her ex. But maybe, yeah, maybe 50-50. I'm going to say 50-50. Oh, hang on. It went badly at the last one, so we need to cut down a number. Yeah, does it go well? Is it a good scene? Is that an extreme no as well? This is just real bad luck. How can it go badly? It was a real 50-50. Oh. Yes, so I see. I gave that to... Who the hell did I give the next? I think I fucked up because it's supposed to be the third scene. Well, I did them in a strange order. Whose scene is this? We had Elbert's. Definitely the first one was Elbert. Oh, he's got an M1. Sorry. Okay, so she got an M1. So this is really Mitchell's scene. So it's going to go really badly for him. Yes. Oh, got it. So, while I've got you here, can I could I get you to get the film crew to pay their invoice? It's just that I've no money. There's no money at the zoo, and so I think we're going to have to close it down. And if the film crew, they would just give us some, I would end up with a bit more. I may be able to even keep it open for a week. No, I am sorry, Mitchell. I hate giving money. What are you talking about? I gave all my money to you. Well, yes, that's true. Because I had to look after the dog, you see. I got custody of the dog. How is the dog? It was dead. Dogs, they die. But they're really bad on money. They're winching me into the snake pit, and I specifically asked for a balloon. I don't think you're going to get your money from them. And the scene ends. So Mitchell is not so good. It's been a real bad start for everyone, isn't it? Things going bad. We've only got a few negatives left though, so things could go positive later on if we end up with that. Is that how many? Yes, that's correct. Just counting up my numbers. So next round of scenes. So we're now on scene 4. So we're now back to Albert. Albert is currently going around all of the places, the scene cages. That's the word I'm looking for. Looking at all the cages to talk to the animals and to say, "Hey, animals, it's time for us to leave." Yeah. Oh, penguin number 5. I have known you well, all of your life. And I will miss you when we close. Go along now. Oh, penguin number 6. Sorry, you're number 12. Number 6 is over there. So I did say to get an order, guys. Yes, I know, you're penguins. I assume you're saying we're penguins and can't count. It's not that I speak penguin. But I like to pretend that I do, yes, you're right. After all, I don't have any friends. I am just a lowly zookeeper. I'm stroking the penguin. Here, have a little piece of fish. Oh, woe. Oh, woe. Oh, woe. Flashback to the first day that he was there when he was 10 years old. Here I am, ready to clean out the elephants. Oh, my lord, that is a large pile of dung. Never seen so much shit before. I don't have a spade. Let me go and find a spade. Oh, look, the penguin enclosure. Oh, I love you, penguins. Do love penguins. Maybe one day I'll know all of your names. Flash forward to him. Ah, I never did give you any names. The zoo's policy. Just numbers, they said. You'll become attached to them. Hello, penguin number 15. I recognize you. There you are. You'll become attached to them, but you know what? Even without names, I'm attached to. And I will be sad to see you go. Does it go well for him? I mean, it's quite a nice scene. We're going to have some positives because we're running out of negatives. So yeah, it's kind of it's heart wrenching, but it's nice. It's cathartic. He's realising how much he likes them. So let's go with likely. And it says yes, it does go well. Thank goodness for that. 5, and yeah, album goes well. Cool. Scene 5. Mitchell, Mitchell's one. But let's do them in the proper order this time. So, Mitchell is going to the place where they're making the film. Excuse me, who's in charge around here? You in charge?
No, sir. I'm just a camera operator. I'm just a camera operator, and this is my camera, and I'm trying to wire my operator.
You don't need to tell me that much information. No would have sufficed. I'm a straight down the line kind of guy. Who is in charge?
That would be Mr. Charbox. Yeah, Mr. Charbox is the director over there, and he's got the AD. AD is right next to him. Madame Charbox, his wife. Yep, she's from a noble family. Just stop talking, will you? I just need the information. There, him. That's all I need. Okay. No problem, sir. And if you would like me to tell you the best side of your face as a camera operator, I know that it's your right side. I mean, you didn't need...
Just stop talking, okay? I don't care what side of my face is the best. Here, you. Box. Where's my money? Oh, look. A commoner. Look, I'm no commoner. I'm the owner of this zoo. And I need money to keep the zoo alive. And you owe me money for this film you're making. So I thought, maybe, just maybe, you could give me some of that money.
Oh, it's always about money with these people. What about the art? The art is just the most important part of making a film. I don't have money on me.
I'll take a bank transfer.
I defer you to my wife, who's in charge of the money in this particular day, as the assistant director.
Yes. I also don't have any money on me, given that people give me things for free. For God's sake, who's making this damn film? I can send a letter to my bank manager, and he will get you to something within several weeks, I'm sure. Look, if I don't have enough money now, this zoo is gonna close, right? And you're not gonna have to make your film.
Oh, we only need it for the day.
What about the zoo?
It will be forever immortalized in this scene of this film.
Does it go well for him? Doesn't seem like it's going very well, does it? He doesn't seem to be able to get some money. So I'm going to go, even though we're running out of negatives, to... Oh, sorry, not chaos. Don't change the chaos. It seems very unlikely, in fact. Damn. Ask a question. Ask the question. Oh, extreme no. Look, I'm not going to let you film, right? I'm not going to let you film if you don't give me money now.
Oh, he's going to bring out that one, is he? Well, I have my lawyer with me. Yes. Philip, come here.
Yes, master. Yes, madam. Sorry, madam.
Would you deal with this man? He wants his money. His money, as the young kids do, for this filming.
Well, as you will see, on page 14 of the clause 57, it says that all payments will be made in lieu of box office sales. Yes, and you signed this down here.
Aye, well, I don't read legalese very well, so I just signed it because I need the money.
Oh, well, you will get the money if this film turns out to be a success, which I think is very doubtful.
It's not about commercial success. It's about artistic success.
I got paid up front.
And so the scene ends.
not going so well for Mitchell. That's scene 5. So that was the negative. So he's got 2. And we have finally got Gail. Gail has gone to the we can jump forward in time to her being lowered, winched into the snake pit, and this is the last scene that we'll have before the tilt. Yes. Look, could you? What's her voice like? Fucking hell, I didn't write her down. What her voice was like. Oh, she's elegant. That was it. Look, could you winch me just a little bit quicker? Sorry, nicer, please. Look. Look, okay. Madam, could you just stop waving around? Because you're making the winch swing in the breeze. And it's not going to look good on film if you fall and break your neck. Oh, very nice. This is very nice. Yes, I'm being winched down into a thing of snakes, you know. Yes, there they are. Snakes everywhere. Bloody snakes. I'm scared of snakes, you know. I'm doing this for my art. The least you could do is winch me a little bit slower. I'm on the clock here, you know. Once I've winched you down, I'm going for my lunch. Were you just going to leave me here? Look, man, I don't make the rules. You're in the snake pit. Snakes are in the snake pit. The camera's up here. What do you mean they're not sending a camera down here? No. I don't think so. It's too expensive. Too expensive to winch down a camera. Yeah, but it's fine winching you down. Does the scene go well for her? Well, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't sound great, but she's being winched down. I mean, we'll go 50-50. We'll go 50-50 because I just don't know. Let's count out my number. Well, we'll do that in a sec. Does it go well? Yes, it does go well. Okay, look, she says. Look, if you would just winch me down a little bit more gently, I will put in a good word for you in the next film that I do. Do you know my name? Yes, it's Alan. Yes, it is Alan. I'm quite good with names, you know. Fine, I'll winch you down slowly. Oh, and seeing as you're being nice to me and you remember my name, here, have this packet of snake bait. I found it in the shop. Thought it might be useful. Winches her down to safety, and here she is with snake bait. Therefore, to stop any snakes, rogue snakes, to do anything horrible to her. So she has a P1. Let's just count up to see if we've got the correct number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct. One. And then we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I seem to have not knocked us one. We've got 2 positives. Maybe I've got only 2 negatives left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's what's correct. That's what it is. So we are now at the tilt. Yes. So the tilt happens a little bit like this. We have a tilt table, which I have here, using the original game's sort of idea, and we have to do two tilt cards. So we are on tilt 1 and 2. I'm going to roll 2 dice to get each one. So we need to roll 4 dice. That is, here we are. Roll 4. That's not a 4, that's a 5. So 4 6-sided dices. Correct. 4 6-sided dice. We have a 2 and a 5. So the first tilt is a 2 tragedy. And a 5 is a confusion followed by pain. Oh dear, these snakes are gonna go mad. I think so. And the next numbers that we have rolled are a 2, more tragedy. Oh dear. See, is that the way that it goes in the version that I've got? The card game, they're sort of positive and negative. All right then. Well, 2 tragedies it is then. 2 tragedies and a 4. That is death just in time. Fair enough. Death just in time. Is it the snake's death? Is it a person's death? Is it what could it be? We will find out. We're just going to see they're divorced. We've dealt with that. They are. They used to work there together. Last 2 remainders of the old zoo. There you go. For the renovations. Ah, yes, it was renovated. It was. So that's their relationship. And the steam tunnels. I'm going to do something with these steam tunnels. So, the tilt has started, and it's off to scene 7, which belongs to Albert Jensen, the head zookeeper. And he is in another enclosure. He's gone back to where it all started, in the elephant enclosure. Oh, Nelly. I mean, elephant number 1. You must be sad to see it go. You've seen this zoo from evening until morning. From morning until evening. For many, many years. You know this zoo better than I. Here. Have one last bun. I got your favourite. Sticky toffee pudding bun. From Greg's. There you are. The old elephant takes its bun and eats it pensively. Yes. This is the end for you and me, Nelly. Sorry, Elephant 1. I just have to call you Nelly because, well, when I was 10, little me, in the old zoo, back when the old manager was here, I can't remember what the old manager was called. We had a name for him, didn't he? Might as well bring it up. His name was D.E. Hitchcock. Ah, yes, D.E. Hitchcock. He used to give us names. No. But Mitchell, well, he's followed on with modern times, and it's not gone well, has it? But I'd always know you as Nelly. And the elephant curls up in a pile. Having a sleep. Strange time of day for it. You're usually a night sleeper. But I guess you know it's the end. And he sees Nelly in his eyes. Nelly? Nelly? The light going out in the eyes of the old elephant. Yes, as if the elephant knows that this is the end. It dies in that moment. Is it going well for old Albert? I'm going to say that's a 50-50, because it's not bad. I mean, it is bad. The elephant's died. But, like, it's more of a sort of thematic thing, really, isn't it? Yes, there we go. Oh, extreme, no. Nelly!
Oh no! Oh no! Not only are you dead. Look behind his ears. Oh, it's the dreaded zoo rot. Zoo rot, which takes over so many zoos. Ah, yes, that one in Amsterdam last year. Zoo rot took out half of the population. Oh God. It's as if the zoo itself knows that this is the end and is going to take all the animals with us. That is a negative one. We are about to run out of negative things, however. So we might end up with a positive story in the end, even though Nellie, poor Nellie, is dead. Scene at number 8. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Yes, that's how many scenes there are. Just checking. Yes. So, Mitchell. He is in... Where is he? He is in his office. Why not? He's in his office reading through the old newspaper articles that him and Albert got into when the sea lion came. There on the front cover is emblazoned the picture at the front of the zoo. Both of them. Albert, distinguished on one side, thumbs up. And Mitchell, no nonsense, doesn't put his hands up, just a nod to the camera. And between them, on a plinth, there is a sign, golden sign, that says, "The first golden-eyed sea lion." Ah, those were the days. Seems such a long time ago, but it was only, 2 years ago, when sea lion, forgotten the number, we should come up with a better system. Sea lion number 3, I think it is. Well, might as well just crumple this paper up and put it in the bin. It's all for nothing. And to think, I sold my own house. Well, I remortgaged my own house, and then the money went out, so I had to defer to the bank, and then so I lost my house. Just to pay the gangsters that got this sea lion into our zoo. And for what? Oh dear. I might as well just give it up. And he takes a gun out of his desk. It's not a coward's way out. Gail's presence here has shown me that I have lost so much. If only I had a great life to point into her, rub in her face. But no, the dog's dead, my family's dead, I've no partner. And now my zoo is going as well. I am going to cough. Because the actor needs to cough. Yes, it's time to kill him. And he pulls the trigger. Does it go well or bad for him? Well, we kind of need to go well. So we're going to engineer this. Because we haven't got many negatives. We're going to make it. Let's say... it's a near sure thing. Because, as we know, he hasn't actually put any gun bullets in the gun. Extreme, yes. Oops. Did we knock down 1, 2, 3? Yeah, no, we're good. So we got an extreme positive. Oh, that's not very good for the end though as well. There's no bullets in this gun. Oh, what am I doing? I could be dead now. You know what? I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to take back control of this zoo. I am going to do everything I can to make this zoo work. And let's incorporate the other tragedy element. Tragedy elephant. There you go. Tragedy element. But there was a tragedy elephant a second ago. And he throws down the gun in jubilation. Right. And he hits his foot with the gun, which is sore. Oh, that was sore. But I'm alive. He limps out of his office. That was confusion followed by pain. Great, so we now got scene 9. We've only got 4 more scenes to go. And this is Gail Knox. And she is in the snake pit. Yes, indeedy. Okay, just call action when you want me to look around in a scared manner. That is all you want me to do. You don't want me to say anything. Up at the top of the snake pit. No, God, why do these actors always want to say things? No, I don't want you to speak. Okay, just look around and look scared. That is all your. These are all very posh people in this industry. These are all we want you to do. Okay? Yes, fine. I can do that. Would you like me to flutter my eyelids? You can do whatever you want, okay? Flutter your eyelids away. Action! And the cameras roll. Oh, here I am in the snake pit. Oh. Cut. What are you doing? I'm acting, darling. You wouldn't know about it. Look, just don't speak, okay? We don't want you to see your mouth moving. There's no sound here. We're going to put it on afterwards in the Foley, you see. Jesus Christ. Just look scared, okay? Okay, fine. I can do that. It's fine. Just years of acting training here, going into the bin. But fine. Yes, I will do that. Glad to hear it. Action. Better flutter my eyelids. The snakes, they are on alert. They didn't know, because the snakes don't have eyelids, so if you flutter your eyelids at the snake, woof, well, they will start to get anxious. They all start hissing in formation. No, these snakes are going crazy. Cut. My God, could you just stop talking, please? No, the snakes, they've started hissing in formation. Does it go well for Gail Knox, who is in a snake pit with snakes, hissing in formation, great amounts of confusion? How will it be followed by pain or death? It's not looking good for her. So we're going to bump it up a little bit to 50-50. Let's do 50-50. There is a possibility it goes bad for her. No. It does not go well for her. The flittering of the eyelids has really kicked off these snakes. It's not an extreme, though. She's maybe not going to die. But she's going to get a lot of pain. Yes, the snakes, they all attack in formation. No, please, no, snakes, no, please, no. They attach like leeches onto her body. No, oh God, please, let me out. You just can't get the act. What was the director's voice like? You just can't get the actors these days. Oh, somebody get her out. Otherwise there'll be a lawsuit on her hands. My goodness.
Did somebody say lawsuit?
Go away, lawyer. What was your name? Philip. I can't remember. I don't care. Lawyer. And so, yes, she's now lots of confusion and pain. Things have gone badly, and that is our last negative card, my friends. So we've got 3 positive scenes coming up. As we can see, she has been bitten by le snacky. Yes, snakes. Scene 10. And we are back to Albert Jensen. And we will make... what happened with him? I've forgotten what happened. He was with the elephant who died, yes.
So he's gone to find Mitchell, and they meet, as they often did, over the years, in the I was going to say the pelican enclosure, be an aviary really, the pelican aviary. Yes, pelicans flying in this giant aviary, and Albert finds Mitchell there, thinking deep in thought. Hello, my man. I've got some bad news. I don't want bad news. I want action. I want things to go well. I want this zoo to survive. Well, I'm sorry, it's not going well. Nellie is dead. Sorry, Elton 1 is dead. Well, figures. She was an old elephant. And it's worse than that. It's worse than that. We are inundated with zoo rot. Nellie died of it. And I know that it's making its way through all of the enclosures, and it's heading on the way to the sea lion enclosure. And if sea lion number 3, we're assuming it's the number, we've forgotten, sea lion number 3 gets killed, well, this is the end. Look, you and I know that sea lion has been a bad omen. Soon as that started, soon as that came in to the zoo, everything's gone wrong. I got rid of my house for that. All of the people left. The audiences, or indeed visitors, as I think they're called in the zoo. And so, I don't want it to die, but I want it out. I want it out of this zoo. And I think our luck will change. Okay. You think it'll work? I think it's our only chance. That sea lion has to leave. But we can't do it above the ground. We can't. Because people will see it. We need to get it out by some sort of subterranean manner or underground back road. Yes, there's another element of the story that we haven't thought about. How do we apply the tilt element? We don't have to necessarily. So does it go well? It does go well. It goes positive. How positive does it go, though? It's a definite positive, but is it a... has to be, yes. So it has to be because of the nature of the thing. But is it as an extreme? It's an extreme, yes. So it goes well. Is that true, actually? Should I do it as a... Well, you're going to say extreme, yes. Thinking about how to roll those the best way, really. Yes, it goes very well. You know what? Oh, no, who does it? You know what? He knows about the steam tunnels, player 3. Gale. No, player 1. Player 1, Albert. You know. You say subterranean. Well, when I used to work here, before, I found some subterranean things. Yes. And so, I think we could do it. Let's go and do it. And off they go to deal with these subterranean things. That's a very good use of language there, Alex. Subterranean tunnels. Yes, he's going to head off for the subterranean tunnels. Scene 11 we're on to now. That was Albert. Is that good for Albert? Yeah. Mitchell. So Mitchell, pushing the sea lion next. Okay. We've got the sea lion in the box. Let's push it along these tunnels. Yes. I've got lookout. Nobody will see. It's okay. I know it's fine. And there they go, pushing the sea lion down the tunnels. Does it go well? Well, it kind of has to be. But let's go say a near sure thing, just so that we can say whether it's an extreme yes or just a normal yes. This is an extreme no. Why is it saying an extreme no? Oh dear. Has to be a yes. Well, I suppose we could just take the word extreme. Yes, normal yes. Okay. So they take it through, take it in the underground tunnels, and push it out of the front of the zoo and into an awaiting truck. Yes? Mitchell, who's seen this is? It's good. He had a favour. Yeah, with that gang that he paid a lot of money to take the sea lion in the first place. And he says, the gang, they owe him that favour. Okay, this is the sea lion. Can you take it out of this zoo for us?
Yes, boss. Now we're square, okay?
And will you get me some money for it? Will you sell it off to the Chinese zoo?
You can count on me, boss. I'm not gonna screw you over on this one, because I don't need to owe you anymore. That thing you did for me, yeah, when you made my cat's paw good after it stood on a hedgehog. I don't forget things like that. Tiddles is better than he always was.
Really traditional name for a cat.
Yes, he is. But I will get that money for you. I'll split a decent amount. 50-50.
Look, anything's good enough these days. 50-50. And they shake. And off goes the sea lion. The curse is lifted on the zoo. And things are going pretty well for them. Gail Knox has been taken out of the snake pit. Oh, is there anything I've missed, by the way? No, I think we've got everything, actually. Oh, that was so difficult. I must go and lie down in my small car. What was it? Vauxhall Corsa? It wasn't, was it? Volkswagen Beetle. That was it. I'm going to lie down in my Volkswagen Beetle. I've got so many puncture wounds from these snakes. The on-site medic, who's from the zoo, not from the film crew, because they don't have any sort of on-site medic, has come help her out. It's been labelling her up. That's not what you call it, is it? Plastering her up, putting plasters on her skin. They're not venomous snakes, these ones. Just normal snakes, plastering her up. Could you just take me to my dressing room, please? I need to lie down. Goes to the dressing room to find that there is a sleeping man there. Yes, sleeping man wearing a bear costume. Oh dear, a bear. Oh, I forgot about the bear. No, that's just Henry, says the director of photography. The camera operator. No, not the same camera operator. It's a different voice. Just a general gaffer. That's just Henry. He's here for the other scene. Here, I'll get him out and you can lie here. Come on, Henry. He's a method actor who just sort of stays in bear costume. Come on, Henry. We need the cart. Here, I'll get you another raw steak that you've been eating because of your method acting ways. And so she lies down, finally to rest for a little after her escapade. How well does it go for her? Well, let's find out. It goes extreme, yes. So not only is she was given snake repellent, and we forgot about that. But not only is she patched up, the medic falls in love with her. When she opens her eyes, the medic is sitting next to her in the Vauxhall Corsa. Hello. Oh dear, it's a strange voice. It's not very sexy at all. No, sorry. I think you're the most beautiful woman I know. And I would like to have dinner with you. We've all got posh accents. What's going on in this game? Dunno. Just today, that seems what we're doing. And so, things go well for her. She's found a partner. And we have finished scene 12 with the curse lifted and everything else. So that was a positive. But we are going to go to The aftermath. Yes, the aftermath is the point in the story when we are going to find out what happens to our blooming characters. So, got to do a bit of maths here. So we need to get... So, Albert Jensen, head zookeeper, distinguished. He has got 2 negatives and 1 positive. So we need 3... 3 d6s. 2 negatives and 1 positives. So 2, 5, and 1. That means 2 negative is 7. So 6. 7 minus 1 is 6 negative. Yes, 6 negative. So it says, all it says is, we're going to have to wrap here so I can read them. There we are. Oh, I see. Excuse me. There we are. So, yes, 6. 6 negative for Albert. Pathetic. You will suffer, God. I already believe that you will suffer. And everyone will know about your misdeeds, stupidity, and your lack of common sense and decency. They'll probably lock you up, too. Yes. The saving of the sea lion, or the sending it out, maybe it works and maybe it doesn't. On the zoo, we're going to find out in Mitchell's one, but oh dear. Yes, when Albert had taken part in the stealing of the seal number 3, I had put a little bit, in Albert's voice, I had put a little bit of a marker. Yes, I always like to give little markers, like you put on sheep, on all of the zoo animals, just so that I can tell which one is which. And this one, well, I put nail polish on the poor sea lion. And this nail polish was the only one that I could be traced back to. And so when it gets to China, to the Chinese zoo, they look at it and they trace it back to me. This has been stolen, they said. And so, the police, the international sea lion police, are on my trail. And so, things are going to go badly for me. And a bit further away, because I needed to plug in the computer. So, we have, that is Albert Jensen. Next, Mitchell Rojas. So they have also got a 2. Oh dear, Albert, I said they were a they, and then I kept calling him. Do apologise. That was a mistake. So we've got a 6 plus a 5, minus a 6, which is just 5. 5 negative for... Oh, it goes badly. Of course it does. They've all got negatives. 5 negatives, so that's Mitchell, who owns the place. Aye, for starters, you're going to be whipped like a pack of mule. You'll remember what happened for the rest of your miserable days. The lesson you will learn will be deep, long, and painful. Aye, not only have they been able to trace the stolen sea lion back to Albert and to this zoo. Oh, but they're going to fine us. And what's worse, that company, the bloomin' person who made the film, they didn't pay. Never paid. And so I'm going to get beaten up by the bank. They're going to take every last penny that I've owned. Yeah, I might not be dead, but I might as well be. Oh, this is going to be difficult. My redemption arc might never come. And then we have Gail Knox. Gail Knox has 2 and 2, so that is 4 dice. And that is... So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 minus 7 positive, so still negative, but 2. Brutal. To begin with, there are wounds that will never heal. On the way, your great and ignominious failure, there are things cut, popped, or burned. Say goodbye to everything that mattered to you. You may die, and you may not. Well, the date that I had with the medic didn't go very well. These things happen. But what's worse, the director called me unprofessional and nobody will work with me again. I will never have a film career. And so, I'll have to do something else. Maybe I'll find a zoo and start shoveling elephant shit. After all, there's nothing in this world for me. But I will survive. And maybe one day, people will remember my name. Gail Knox. And so, the zoo closes. The zoo rot, which we didn't see, wasn't, it turns out, just a bad luck omen from the presence of the sea lion, but it in fact was a problem. Spread pretty quickly throughout the zoo, and most of the animals died. Those who didn't were taken on and sold to other zoos, but Mitchell, well, he never saw a penny of it, because he had so much debt and was being investigated by the International Sea Lion Police. That was Fiasco, one player fiasco in the zoo. And that is all.